Imagine this. You're surrounded by thousands, maybe millions of people, yet you feel completely alone. Welcome to life in the modern city, where loneliness is silently spreading like an invisible epidemic. But why? Why do so many adults feel isolated in cities designed to connect us, and more importantly, how can we escape it? Cities are growing faster than ever. More than half of the world's population now lives in urban areas, and that number is only increasing. Skyscrapers reach higher, streets are busier, and technology keeps us constantly connected. Yet studies show that urban loneliness is at an all-time high. But why does loneliness hit hardest where people are most concentrated? Loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a silent killer. It's been linked to heart disease, depression, anxiety, and even early mortality. In fact, some studies suggest it's just as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But here's the real question. Are we lonely by choice or by design? Modern cities are designed for efficiency, not connection. High-rise apartments mean neighbors rarely interact.
Busy creating content, not to engage, but to get likes and shares, which as Naval rightly says, is making celebrities out of all of us, and celebrities are literally some of the most miserable people on planet.
People work long hours.
Sir, don't mind work-life balance.
Commute solo and order everything online. Even parks and public spaces, once places for human interaction, are now filled with faces buried in screens. We've never been more connected digitally, yet more disconnected socially. Technology promised to bring us together. But instead, it's creating artificial substitutes for real relationships. The rise of social media gives us instant interaction, but lacks depth, presence, and true human connection. So why don't we just talk to people? The truth is, breaking out of loneliness isn't as easy as it sounds. Social anxiety, trust issues, and the busy culture of cities make it harder to build new relationships. And let's not forget, many people feel ashamed to admit they're lonely. The fear of rejection keeps millions of people trapped in silence. And here's the twist. Loneliness isn't just about being physically alone. It's about feeling unseen, unheard, disconnected. You could be at a party, at work, or even in a relationship, and still feel completely isolated. But here's the good news. Loneliness isn't permanent. And breaking out of it doesn't require a major life change, just small intentional actions. Here's how. Real-world connections over digital ones. Limit social media time and focus on in-person interactions. Be the one to start the conversation. Someone has to, and it might as well be you. Join communities with shared interests, clubs, hobby groups, volunteer work, anything that fosters real connections. Normalize talking about loneliness. The more we acknowledge it, the easier it becomes to fix. Cities don't have to be isolated. They can be vibrant, social, alive, if we choose to make them that way. The cure for loneliness isn't waiting for the world to change, it's changing how we interact with it. So, the next time you feel alone in a crowd, remember, you're not truly alone. And connection might be just one conversation away.
सब कुछ है पास और फिर भी मैं अकेला क्यों पूरा शहर मेरे साथ फिर अकेला क्यों